Hi, I'm Ryan Gerard, and welcome to another edition of How Does a Grown Man Take Care of Himself? In today's episode, we're going to fold clothes because they just came out of the dryer, and this is what we do. See, I'm thinking about friendship. I've lost a lot of friends, you know? I mean, people that I thought were ride or die companions ended up ghosting me, or they decided that I wasn't their cup of tea anymore, and these are people in the program, and I thought, oh, we're brothers in sobriety, we're brothers in recovery, we're going to be best friends forever. Well, we weren't. I think of that Billy Joel song. He says, say a word out of line and you find out the friends you had are gone forever. And that's what happened. So people that I thought I was tight with, turned out I wasn't. Shit, I was ghosted by my sponsor. Now, really, that was a relationship that was no longer fruitful to me. And I don't know what it is about me, but I hang on to relationships way too long. I hold on to relationships way past their expiration date. Unreal. I've done it with bands, I've done it with women, I've done it with male friends, sponsors. I don't know why. It must be that adult child stuff. You're just afraid to be abandoned or afraid to lose a relationship because you've lost so many already. But really, it's for the best anyway. So this is what we're doing. We're folding clothes. See, it's good to do your laundry. When you do your laundry and you make your bed and you do your dishes and you sweep your floor, you feel good about yourself. You know why? Because you're taking action. And there are a lot of people out there who lack the willingness to take action. And so they let their laundry pile up. I don't really understand that because see, I've got a hamper. After a few days it fills up, and if I want hamper space, I have to wash the clothes. But then again, I don't have the same distractions that other people have. I don't have children, thank God. Couldn't afford them anyway. Don't have pets, thank God. I couldn't afford them anyway. As for a girlfriend, well, I don't know. I was never very successful at relationships. I don't know what that's about. Is it my destiny? Is it my birth chart? Is Venus in the wrong spot in my birth chart? I don't know. But for some reason, I wasn't good at the love affair thing. I mean, I was good at hanging out. I was good at fucking. Reminds me of that guy from Midnight Cowboy, John Voight. He says, all I was ever good at was loving. Yeah. Well, I guess during a time that it was important that I have lots of women, there were lots of women. But then there came a point where I wasn't happy with what I was doing, and I had to do something different. And I'm just glad that it wasn't worse in terms of the messes that I made, I'm glad kids didn't get born. What made me different was I never had any illusions about what kids were about. Like, I had parents who were very open about how much they hated their kids. So I didn't see the value of making babies if you're going to hate your babies. I mean, one thing about my parents is they were honest. Even when they lied, they were honest because you could see through their lie. You could see that they just weren't into it. My mother, she wanted to drink. My dad was a compulsive workaholic. He was happiest when he was on the job site. When he was around his kids and his wife, he was, well, I don't want to say he was miserable around his wife, because what he would do is he'd come home from work, she would have dinner ready, and she was doing her supermom thing, and Dad would just unload on her all the shit that happened on the job that day. And he was manic. He was probably high on coke. And my stepmother would go, oh, oh, and so, you know, when you're a kid, you're just absorbing it all. It wasn't very normal, but I didn't have a lot of experience being responsible. My experience was being lackadaisical, wandering around, daydreaming, not being responsible, being irresponsible. I had a lot of experience being irresponsible. So when it came time to knuckle down and work and take orders and do what you were told, I didn't know how. So I was fired from the first two jobs I had. When I got fired from the first one, I cried. When I got fired from the second one, I worried. I said, okay, something's wrong with me. Fuck. I had too many issues, I guess. But I'm all straightened out now. I'm a paragon of virtue. I never cuss. I don't make mistakes. Everything I do is perfect. I'm just a perfect example of valor and bullshit. I'm sorry. Wait, I got something in my throat. Bullshit. Yeah. Well, I knew people who were, I knew this one guy. He was doted on by his mother. His mother was at the school like every day, wiping his ass. I mean, she lived for this kid. So obviously he was very confident, popular with the ladies. He was confident. I had no confidence. My mother left me. My mother didn't give a fuck about me. My stepmother was using me like I was a sex therapist, talking to me about her sex life and guys that she fucked before my dad and all this kind of shit. I mean, I thought that was normal. Well, it wasn't normal. Well, the clothes are folded. I just got to put them away. I hope you learned something today. And remember that it ain't easy. So, do something for your soul today. Light some candles, diffuser, wax melts, eat a good meal, clean the kitchen, do your laundry, and quit smoking cigarettes because it's bad for you. Okay, happy adulting.